What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gravity the Beast. Welcome back to the Big Cap. No bullshit, just conversations about passions, philosophies, and perspective. I'm here with the homies again. You already know.
Yo, your co-host Twan, your neighborhood real nigga. We back.
We back. Go ahead. Got some returning guests over here today.
We got Tone, homies over hoes.
Right. Rich ass Tone.
And Jazz.
Right. So you already know we've been doing a lot of these breakdowns of different aspects of the rational male. Shouts out to Rolo Tomasi, you already know. But today we were listening to a part of the social convention chapter. And the ending specifically, like more so the last 10 minutes of it, where we listened to the audiobook opposed to reading the actual book at 1.5 times speed, just in case anybody want to reference this in particular. But it goes into being able to speak on the opposite gender or the feminine imperative as a man, and like the different ways that we're naturally brought up to defend it and not really go along with how I guess most men really feel a lot of the time when it comes to these type of topics. And then along with how a lot of what they have told us is kind of like not the way we should go about things if we're talking success and happiness, personal and otherwise, be it in relationships, so on. So we're just going to discuss our thoughts on that in particular. Like,
let's go with the guests first. What y'all got?
So I was watching it.
Thought, yeah.
Yeah, I was deep in thought, kind of. So I was watching it. I'm not gonna lie, like I was like a simp ass nigga for like years. Like
when you look back on it, right?
No, not even look like I knew I was a simp. Like,
That's different.
Basically, even as a child, right? I saw like how my dad acted. Like my mom and my dad wasn't together, you know. So like I'd be with my dad in the car, and he'd be hollering at other bitches while I know he got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And he'd be out the car hollering at shorties
sloppy
and
pops,
shit.
sloppy.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to see that, and then my mom would like sometimes she wouldn't like bash him per se, but she would let me and my brother know that me and your dad broke up because he was this way. So hearing that from my mom and seeing it from him, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be like the hollering at every girl type of guy. I'm gonna get one girl and try and just chill out. You know what I'm saying? That was the worst fucking idea ever.
Real quick, I just want to say I don't know nothing about your parents' like situation, but I would argue, without even knowing, I just got like a gut feeling, really, that ain't why they broke up. Well, I'm not saying that your mom didn't leave because he.
Oh no, that is not entirely why they broke up. But
I'm saying that's rarely it for a man who's able to get multiple women. Rarely, I feel like that's the reason why their woman leaves. It's more so of he didn't bring enough else to the table to make him worth keeping. In spite of that,
it gets deeper. It gets.
I can. I just had to say that real quick because I was like, no, I don't think
you got the exact vibe. You get from that, but yeah, it gets very much deeper. But back to what I was saying, basically seeing that, I was like, I'm not gonna be the go getter type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And growing up till I was about till fucking about the beginning of this year, I was simping a whole fucking lot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, another thing he was saying was like, you kind of jump to be the defender. Yeah, I kind of was like that. You know what I'm saying? So whenever dudes and shit would talk about getting bitches and shit like that, I would defend and be like, yo, like that's just not cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say it is cool, but like that's really what you need to be doing for real. Because it's like you going the simp way is just not it. It really isn't, and it really gets you nowhere for real. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts on it.
All right, Tom.
See, now I'm not gonna count myself as a simp. I never was.
Right.
Never was. Now I had. You feel me? Many Johns throughout my, high school, whatever. So right now I feel as if me sticking to one girl, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But we have our moments,
you know, it'd be like I have my moments, she have her moments.
Yeah.
I don't count myself as no simp in no type situation with us.
Right.
You feel me? Now, I go with the way Jazz was saying, like sticking to one girl. Mm-hmm. I still believe in that. I still believe in the old ways. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I ain't going for now. What was you gonna say?
Well, I mean, my first instinct is like, what do you mean by the old ways? I mean, it's like I'm not saying like don't get into a relationship and be happy. I'm saying like people have been dealing with multiple women. Men specifically have been dealing with multiple women forever. I mean, whether it be a wife and you have a side chick or an affair, or you have multiple wives, as long as you maintain your frame within your situation, you'll be all right. But when it comes down to just wanting variety of women, I mean, that's just a biological hardwiring. Like, you're gonna want to spread your seed. You're gonna want to fuck. Like, well, we're more like primal, where women, they're attracted to different things, and their sexuality outside of their personal pleasure is one of the things that they use to get us. Whereas we need other things to get women. We want to fuck women, but you only get to fuck as many as you want if you're at a certain place, at a certain level. You've done certain things to attain that. If you're in a place where you can get one woman and you're good and you can only get one woman, that guy is more likely to stay in line and want to protect that. If you can get multiple women, you're probably going to want to fuck multiple women. You might have a girl that you like a lot, love a lot. You want to put a ring on her finger, but I mean, not to say you're not going to be horny when you see some other chick, and it doesn't mean you don't love her if you were to smash.
I feel that. Now, what I was saying was, like, when back in my day, I used to be a hoe type shit, you feel me? Yeah. So I ain't count my shit. I don't count myself as no simp. Now,
men are hoes. We're successful.
I feel that. So I feel like I came to a point in my life where it's like, where it's time for me, like, that's not cool type shit. Like, I know about diseases. I know about how grimy some bitches are. I know how about like nasty bitches are. You feel me? It's not about like keeping just one girl to me. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Let me say that. It's not about I worded it wrong. Like the old way or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me say the ideal way.
Okay.
Let me say that. That's a better wording for it. Now, like I was saying, like, you feel me? It's just shit out here that I can't fuck with.
So you just rather like chill out with your one and everything be cool.
Yes, sir.
I feel you.
And I don't count myself as a simp for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Go, Twan, before I like.
It's me?
Yeah.
Okay. What I got from the whole thing is just like, it's like a whole, I view it from like the worldview. Mm. It's just like it's ideas, like social conventions, shit that we're brought up to learn that is not helpful to men at all. It's like the female imperative is basically like the female frame. The frame of all females type shit, for the most part. And it's like, as a man, you cannot operate. It's always better to operate in your own frame. When you don't operate in your own frame, you therefore do not have any control. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it automatically, by thinking this way, it automatically puts you in a position of no control whatsoever.
Okay.
And it can only lead to your downfall.
I want to correct myself a little bit. So when I said simping, like having one girl, so if you have a girlfriend, you are not a simp. Like, what I meant was, you get into like a talking stage with a girl, and then you dubbing every other bitch that come your way.
But I feel like the video, like,
you said you should do that?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if you got a girlfriend and you sticking to her and she's by just her by herself and you not fuck with any other girl, you're not simping. But if you just in a talking stage with a girl, you getting to know her and shit, and you kind of like just met her and you just going to dub every other girl that come your way, you're simping. You're drawing. That is what I meant when I said like fucking with a John, and like you fucking with other Johns too. Like if you get in a talking stage and you're not in a like a relationship, or you're not like, that's not your girl type shit. Uh-huh. Fuck with these other bitches. Do not stay like the one guy girl.
Would you ever get into a relationship and establish that you were fucking around with other girls in spite of being in a relationship?
Like with my girl, like I would tell her like I'm getting a relationship with you. I want you. I love you. But I'm be fucking these other bitches. Would I do that?
Here and there, yeah. Would you?
Yeah. I would let her know that.
Okay. At that point, are you a hoe? Like, are you a cheater?
If I can get her to agree to it and she's okay with that, then no.
Okay. I feel you.
I feel like that, like when you say, aren't you not a cheater? I feel like those are like, those questions is like a lot of times you'll be made to seem that way, but that's like weapons of the frame control. Mm. It's like how they keep you in that mindset, that shame.
Yeah.
That, oh, you're a cheater. That's wrong. You fucking over women type shit.
If I can convince my girl to allow me to do that without no issues, then how am I a cheater? She's okay with it. That's not
right. But see, I do think the bigger issue there is that a lot of dudes don't do that type of thing. Mm-hmm. So when they get into a relationship and they understand, maybe the way we exactly worded it just here for that scenario, a lot of dudes might want to do that, but then they just are scared and they'd rather come on with the perception of like 100% monogamy, and now they're just hurting people's feelings, where the whole time they knew what they was going to do.
See, but so my brother, Jared, y'all know him. Mm-hmm. He is how we just described. He will get a girlfriend and tell her, I'll be drawn. Like, I'm going to fuck these other bitches. And I guess they think he playing. Like, this is what he told me, like, the other day, actually. I guess they think he playing or they not taking him serious. And he goes to do what he want to do. And when they find out, they mad as shit. But they never leave him. So,
bro, this is the
hold
on.
No.
It's the exact, hold up.
Emotional attachment.
Stop. We got to talk about that.
This is like
this
perfect
is
example.
I'm mad this motherfucker ain't come, man. You know what? It's my fault, because I did, last time we talked about it, I asked you about him and I said I was going to hit him up myself. I didn't. Forgot. But we need to get that nigga on here.
I could probably have him here on Sunday.
Word. Well, damn, that's going to, we could. Fuck. Sunday, it's not going to work for Sunday because.
Well, whatever day is.
Next Thursday, because we got Josh and his sister coming this Thursday, and that's going to be an interesting one. But that one, honestly, we got to get him on here because that is the exact type of thing. If most men moved in that way, things would be better, and they don't leave because they understand that the fact that he fucking other girls makes him something that other girls want, and they value him higher.
He has described that to me, not in those words, but basically, yeah, that he's described that to me like that. Like,
it's like
one time
you'd be surprised how many women would go for that if you were to be upfront about it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's the men who initiate monogamy. Bro, we the ones who like, yeah, I'm gonna cuff you.
He told me this one time, like he had, I'm not gonna say her name, but he had this John up in his room. And they was arguing about something. She got mad. She left. She already knows he got like 2 other bitches. She knows exact. Matter of fact, they all know who each other are, and they still was fucking with them, but they don't like each other. It was the funniest shit ever.
Wow.
She knows he got 2 other bitches hit up. I shit you not. Like 20 minutes later, she came back, and then just sat in the room with him. Crazy shit ever. Like,
bro, that's emotional attachment, bro.
I'm telling you, this nigga Jared, born red pill. Like, I remember I was watching.
Sound fucking like it, bro.
I was watching the one of your podcasts and you had Mel in here and you saying he was born red pill. Yeah. Jared, same way.
Nah, it's that
born red pill.
It's that nigga savagery. It's that savagery type shit. It's like you have to be able to say, fuck society for real, because like the female imperative, all the you're this, you're that, nah, fuck that. And niggas are more likely to say fuck that, and they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do, and then niggas are more successful.
He is one of them,
bro. And honestly, this is like a lot of the. Let me say, this is a lot of the public's, the pop culture, whatever, worst fear. Like a dude who's honest within how he moves and does what he wants to do and does what he is able to do based on his value or
unapologetically
masculine.
I feel like that's what right they want, though.
Well, no, women want that, but society tells us that to be something else. It's like that. That's really the issue. Society tells us
the social conventions.
Like you see two little boys get into an argument, they stay fighting, and they be like, "Oh yeah, boys will be boys." Society tells you that's toxic. Even though we're naturally more masculine, we have more testosterone, we're more violent, we compete physically, we do lots of things. But that's toxic. You can't say boys will be boys no more. Stuff like that. Like
I feel like you can't do that shit though. I mean, you can't add toxic into that because I feel like toxic is too new. You feel me? Like that's a new term.
Yeah, the new term. Yeah,
I mean, and
toxic
like
masculinity and all that shit.
Like like I feel like you can't throw that in there.
What you mean?
Like boys, we're men. We're gonna fight. That shit not toxic. Like
yeah. But they want you to look at it, and
I feel like people made that up in their mind. Like females, like some jealous ass female one day just sat in a room like, oh yeah, this is what.
No, I feel like
these males think.
You know, I feel like it has no advantage to them, and so they just chalk it automatically to keep the advantage. It's like human beings are inherently selfish, so they're gonna do what's in their best interest for them. That's why women have hypergamy, and it might be fucked up for men, but it's how women get everything that they want. While for everything, niggas, we want to fuck a whole bunch of bitches. It might not work for women, but it's the best thing for men. And that's what it is. It's not advantageous to a woman.
When we cheat, it's different from when a woman's cheat. When a woman's cheating, though.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
We can all agree on that, though.
Yeah. Well, we've discussed that in other podcasts. I mean, like even as far as like Kevin Samuels, he's like,
I probably didn't see that.
It hasn't gotten released yet. But the whole point being, like, if you're high enough value, it's not cheating. It's exercising options. Now, of course, not every man is high value, and a lot of people still cheat. But the whole point being, if you're able to attain other women, your value or perceived value to that woman in her mind is high. So if you're a high value man and she is with you and she sees you as a high value man, whether you're actually high value or not, you're going to do certain things and she might be cool with it. It's like, it's not really cheating in that sense because you're the highest level man, and even on the primal level, like if you're high value, if you're the alpha, you're the guy that's stronger, whatever, you get the spoils, you win whatever. So all the women are going to naturally flock to you. And if a woman knows that you're that high guy and women are naturally flocking, she wants to be the one that gets to say, he's mine. Even though you get to smash, he's mine. That's what they would want in that scenario. So even though you're dealing with other women, they feel like they're lucky to be with you. If you're that guy, then it's not really cheating. It's exercising options. Opposed to she gets mad, she thinks she could do better, da-da-da-da-da. Well, then, yeah, you was a dummy. You cheated. You wasn't really what you thought you was. You lost your girl. But it's all about perception. Higher value versus lower value. Because if your girl ever thinks she could do better than you, I mean, you're
she don't respect you.
I'm not going to say that. It's not that. It's like if she thinks she can do better than you, then it's not going to last. Because that right there, she has to feel like she has to work to be with you. She has to feel as though your choice in her, it has to be worked on and earned consistently. And if she don't feel that way, then like you might be cool for a while, but then whoever is the higher value guy, the higher value option, is things that go into that. And I don't want it to sound like it's just about money or all these different things, because you could be poor as fuck with a girl, but then a rich nigga come and she might be loyal to you. She might not, but she might be loyal to you. Are you higher value than a rich guy? Not necessarily, but no, I'm saying I understand. It varies. It varies a lot, because you could be higher value as far as like how you make her feel, the history. There might be a certain amount of loyalty there from different things. It's not to say every girl is just going to be a gold digger, cheater, whatever. It's like you don't want to paint that narrative. It's just to understand hypergamy properly and understand that.
Yeah, but that itch is always there. But depending on who it is, she'll be able to contain it.
Huh?
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I'm good.
What if you had a girl? All right, hold on.
But if you gotta go what?
So what if you had a girl, right?
Yeah.
And she out like on the street one day, she meet a rich nigga.
Yeah.
She tries to keep him as a friend. She really likes him.
No. Why would she want to be friends with him?
What you just said.
What?
You said she a female meets a rich nigga.
Yeah, and that friend is not a friend. He's an option, and if you got other options,
Got you.
you're clipped.
Mm-hmm. All right.
See,
Sorry.
because I'm saying just because your girl meets a rich guy doesn't mean she's going to cheat on you. But at the end of the day, women like to have the best options they could have. If my girl, let's say if I had a girl and she's out and she's doing her thing and whatever, and then she meets some rich nigga, well, that's cool. You met a rich guy.
Yeah.
You have a casual conversation. I don't give a fuck. But the moment you start exchanging information, getting numbers, whatever, I'm not gonna like. People might have you think, oh yeah, you're insecure. You're not. I'm like, nah. I'm just not fucking stupid. Like, why are you exchanging information with this guy? This and that. Like, look, if you want, like, you don't, like, he'll be like, oh, he's just a friend. I'm like, oh, word, he's just a friend. All right, cool. I mean, so go hang out with your friend. That's your friend. Like, you ain't meet this nigga through work. You ain't meet him through nothing professional. This is a random ass guy. Then a lot of people might be like, oh, what? A women can't have guy friends? I'm not gonna say no. I'm just saying it depends on the type of relationship.
I know niggas.
It's like, yeah, I know niggas.
No
it's
new
like,
friends.
It depends.
You can have old friends, no new friends.
It's like, what are you making
No new
guy
friends.
friends for? Like that's just another orbiter at that point. Especially as you get older. We're not talking about like a child just being social. We talking about adults, and most adults they make friends differently, but then use friends for different reasons.
Yes,
especially with women, and intersexual dynamics is just completely different bag of worms.
Like, so your girl meet the rich dude, right?
Uh-huh.
9 times out of 10, he approached her on some basically like, I'm trying to see what's up with you shit. Not, oh, I want to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? But like a girl would be like, oh, but we could be friends though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the fact
To
that
that
she
guy.
did that, she was trying to keep an
Exactly.
option.
Keep it a buck. What nigga you ever met ever approached a girl just trying to be friends?
Exactly. Like, yo, like you like a really cool girl. I want to be your friend.
Oh, damn, that's so true.
Bro, who?
Factory.
But I mean, I feel like it's different when the girl's completely unattractive or gay. I mean,
Okay.
those are the two exceptions. Like, if I see a girl and she unattractive, but she watch anime and we in the same class, I might like be friends with her. But I mean, it's a difference between that and your average man approaching.
Yeah,
She
the
got
approach.
vagina, though.
It's like I'm not
She has a
approaching
vagina.
you and like it's like, hey, she looks cool, she's beautiful, she's pretty. I want to be her friend.
Absolutely
Like that ain't a thing. It's not a thing. So if you know your girl is attractive,
Unless
and
you're
you
a
know how
simp.
most dudes are. I mean, yeah. Because you got dudes. Well, yeah, we should probably stop saying that word. I feel like
bad.
What?
they started.
Simp?
Yeah, they started canceling people for that word. I heard Twitch like ban that word and will stop your stream if you use
Oh,
it.
for real?
It's just
Why?
things. Well, because
Niggas are mad.
it's one of those things. It's one of those words.
It's like a
where,
Karen now.
I don't.
They big capping and they can't handle it.
I don't know. Are
we
you
no
not allowed
bullshit
to
out
say
here.
Karen? I think you're allowed to say Karen.
But, you know.
mean, like, as far as, like, how it's a word,
Yeah,
people
them
get
people be.
They try to make it a slur.
Yeah, they get mad. Call them
Trying to make it
somebody
a
that way.
slur.
But honestly, though, it really is just an understanding there. But what's your thoughts, Torrin?
It's a lot. When it come down to it, right?
Uh-huh.
I feel like everything is just so many synchronicities to it. Because it's like just being a man in all aspects automatically makes you more attractive to women. And so it's like that's the benefit. Or that's the natural benefit from just being a man type shit. And when every time you lose frame, the female imperative, you lose. You fucked up. You hurt. You doing this, men gotta show their emotions, cry. It's like, it's a lot. And it just hinders us, but advances women, and it's natural. It's just like we just have to control our frame and do what the fuck we do, unapologetically, for real, for real. Mm-hmm. That's how it's gotta go.
Let's see, what's your thoughts on that, Jazz?
I think it's okay to cry in front of your girl.
Under what
That's your girl,
circumstances?
though.
Under what circumstances?
Okay, so I wasn't ready for that question.
I felt like you was generalizing that though.
Yeah, it's like when I say you gotta cry, it's like niggas have to express emotions, but we have to understand we do not express emotions in the same. We do not process emotions the same way women do.
No, of course.
So
not.
if they tell us we gotta process our emotions like women, we're automatically gonna be fucked up. Because it's like I said this on one of the other podcasts. Like niggas will kill themselves over pussy. Women will not kill themselves over dick.
Well, they would, but it's probably rarer.
Yeah,
but yeah,
and it's like that's the thing.
Well, me and you both, we know a person that off themselves over somebody, and yeah, I felt that, but I don't know no girl that off themselves for no dick.
I mean, it happens, but a lot of the time, those are mental health issues as opposed to like
I don't know
other types of issues. I mean, but that's a whole nother like way a whole nother lane of that conversation. Yeah. But honestly, I feel as though a lot of the things that I was personally taught growing up are things that I naturally didn't necessarily agree with. It was things that I felt as though I would naturally do things one way, but I'm being told to do it another, and I just complied, and you just learn, and you start to understand certain things. Things that I might have felt were okay, people made me feel ashamed for. And I've touched on this in previous podcasts where when I was younger, I remember like trying to get at this one chick, and it didn't work. But then she was on some like trying to be friends type deal, you know what I mean? And I thought, well, yeah, I should just be her friend. Why? Because, you can't be friends with a female? Like you can only use them for da-da-da-da-da. And in my mind, I was like, well, I didn't get her, like she doesn't want me, so let me move on. But then I'm being taught, well, why can't you just be her friend? And then I realized, no, like that's just another social convention. That's just, well, hey, she doesn't want you. Simp for her. Like that's what I was being taught. She doesn't. That's
how
want
women
you.
keep their options.
Basically.
Like just orbit. Opposed to my natural instinct is like move on. It's like in the same. It's like a hunter. You're walking around like you thought you saw some food. Like you threw a spear at it. It ran away, and you're just like standing there. Waiting for it to come back. There's no more food. It's gone. Like she told you she doesn't want you. She's no longer the prey. You're not going to like succeed. Go find some food. It's like that's the natural instinct. I feel like she doesn't want you. Move on. Whereas everybody's like, no, wait, it'll come back. Like society's like, wait, just hold your spirit. It'll come back. Just chill out in this area. Orbit. Just give her some attention. She's not coming, but it's like that whole thing. Like I feel like men in general are ashamed or shamed for that. The idea of not being able to just be friends, even though I already said again in another podcast, I don't believe in like platonic male friends for females a lot of the time. But you get shamed for things like that, being violent wise. I was told if you get hit, tell a teacher. Even though most boys' natural instinct is to like, oh, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. I was a bigger kid, always been big all my life. So I was told if you get hit, tell a teacher. That set me back so much. Social convention.
I was a skinny kid and I was told the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, but a lot of the times we're told that by women. And it's kind of messed up. Like the only kid that I knew that was told if you get hit back was raised by a masculine woman. But that masculine woman always kept a man, so it might have been a male influence too. That's neither here nor there. But
well, back to what I was saying. So crying in front of your girl,
you shouldn't.
You should be able to, huh?
You shouldn't do that
At all. You believe you shouldn't do it at all?
My grandma died.
For parents and siblings, sure.
Okay, I believe you should be able to, but don't be like a whiny little bitch. You should be able to cry, express masculine emotions, and then when you're done, she needs to be able to tell he can snap someone's neck even after doing that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how I think that's a good like thing.
Summary of how you feel.
Yeah, that's a good summary of how I feel about it.
Okay. I mean, just to touch on what you were saying, I feel like it is important for men to express emotions, but men should express emotions to their brothers, not their girls. That is what I truly believe. I feel as though it's up to your circle, it's up to your network, your friends, and your close circle, however you want to put it, right? You rely on them for emotional support. Women, unless they're your blood, your family, like women are not the ones that you vent to. And again, one more time, unless they're family. Your counterpart, your romantic partner, significant other, whatever, you don't do that to them. You as the man, you're the masculine within the relationship. Ideally, you stay within your frame, and she's the feminine. You're the rock of the relationship. Of course, you could cry and then show her you could like mess somebody up right after that, but more realistically, like if you do that, yes, you can compensate for it, but you got to acknowledge that it weakens your position in her mind.
Like if you're stressed out and you kind of fucked up about some shit that's going on in your life, that low key shows weakness to her because it's low key her life too. Mm-hmm. It's like she's a part of your shit, and so like when you weak, she feels less secure when she hears about that and sees that side of you. Mm-hmm. She's less secure because you kind of don't know what's about to happen. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know, how the fuck should I? And I'm following you.
Right.
Okay. I can understand that.
It's what you ever seen Roll Bounce? Y'all seen Roll?
Yeah, they remember it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I know this movie from a while back. But the whole point, when the dad lost his job, he never told his family. He got up every day, put on his suit, got his briefcase, was going on job interviews, doing all that. He never told his family. The main character ended up finding out, and that turned into a whole situation. But he kept it to himself. He kept focusing on doing what he had to do. He was the man in the house. I lost my job. All right, that's not your problem. I'm the man. I'm the one taking care of everything. You don't need to know about that. All I got to do is find a job. I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to go look for a job. I'm going to make sure food's on the table. I'm going to do what I got to do. You don't need to know about all that because I'm the one that is the head. That's how you need to be, period. Within your family dynamic, within your relationship dynamic, that's really what it is.
Do not get bitter, get better.
Facts.
Okay.
Do not succumb to the emotions. That's what he said. That's what he said in the drunk. Don't get bitter, get better.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't succumb to the emotions and start not just make yourself better.
Right.
Use that emotional energy to push you and drive you forward and fix shit.
And that's what you really got to do. But it's understanding how we are supposed to move. That's why I feel as though everybody should, or at least every man above, I feel like every man on their 13th birthday, every male on their 13th birthday should be given a copy of The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi. On your 13th birthday, you read this book, you get a proper understanding, and then you just focus. I feel like you give this to a 13-year-old, just like freshly into his teens, that little kid gonna start working out. He gonna start cutting grass, shoveling snow. He gonna join a football team, start getting straight A's, get a scholarship, go get some, start making bread early. He gonna retire at the age of 30 and have beautiful women circling around him for the rest of his life. If you get to, give this to a 13-year-old. Once you understand, fuck what society is trying to guilt you for. Do you become the best you can be? Make these money, smash as many beautiful women as you can, but be safe and still have dick discipline. Make as much money as you can. Build as much as you can. Become as high value as you can. And
that's summer reading before high school.
That you can. Yeah, nah, facts.
Summer reading before high school.
Real. That's summer reading before high school. It's
elementary. or middle.
Bro, I don't know. I say give it to him at 13. I was 13 in the 9th grade. I turned 14 that year.
Yeah, so it's like that summer.
Yeah, that
summer
right
reading.
there, that would have been perfect, right?
That shit would have helped.
But a lot of people don't. And just staying specific on to social conventions and how we get caught up in how they want us to perceive certain things. That I don't like. Like Kevin Samuels, I've brought this up before. He says sign language, right? So it's shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. A lot of times, like, and I've seen men use it, but I'm saying a lot of the time it's more prevalent in females, especially when like a conversation gets a little bit heated, some energy to it. Whereas me,
weapons of the female imperative.
There we go.
Or the female frame.
Yeah. And when we start to speak on that, it becomes way more easier to acknowledge. It's like, think about arguments you may have. And like I said, men do this too, but if somebody says, oh, you must be bitter, trying to shame you, whatever.
What, you got hurt?
Or
you got hurt, bro?
You got hurt. Oh, you dumb.
She booked your hurt,
Get
bro?
out of here. You dumb.
Just say yes.
You know what I mean? The guilt. Oh, your mom is this. You think you going, like, would you say that to your guilt you? Need to be right. I don't even
You
care.
got sisters?
Nah, fuck out of here. You wrong. Da. It's like, when we get into that, we accept that. We accept that, and like socially, we might naturally know, like, fuck out of here. You're wrong. You're not logical. You're not this. You're not that. Like, Socially, we're taught that, hey, well, just don't even take it there. Don't have that argument.
The woman's always right.
And then when a woman gets mad, she wants to do some extra stuff. Don't hit a woman. Don't do all these different things.
Oh yeah, my girl knows.
Say, like, even the term happy wife, happy life, that's so bullshit.
Don't hit no woman, though.
No, I'm saying. Don't hit no woman.
If that bitch is giving you the hands,
that's what I'm saying.
That's different. That's
you switched up so quick.
But nah, hold up, but real. Think about how many times in your life, or a story you might have heard from a friend, where you literally have a woman that's having an argument with a man. She gets angry. The man tries to be logical. She raises her temper. His temper gets raised. She gets mad, and at the end, she just needs to be right. She's wrong, and then she ends up putting hands on the man.
Do you know what? I think that comes from men being more feminine, being taught to be more feminine, and women being taught to be more masculine.
Okay.
So they start exhibiting more masculine traits. Now they feel like they can just punch on niggas. Women are less physical than men naturally. But now that they're more masculine, they feel like they can do it.
There's a magazine out there saying, or read, or whatever you want to call it, saying weed makes women more masculine and the men more feminine.
That's a goddamn shame.
It's crazy.
That's why I don't want to grow my own shit.
I wonder if it's just like something within the bud itself, or if it's like
I feel like it's
soil.
Yeah, I know.
Conspiracy.
50% of people smoke.
That sound like conspiracy. They doing something to the weed. I need to grow my own.
Okay,
shit.
y'all could look that up too. That's
there are levels of how badly you should put your hands on a woman.
All right,
hold up. Big Cap, no bullshit. Big Cap, no bullshit.
All right, hold up.
I want to know what he meant by that.
That's wild.
I could explain, and y'all gonna feel me on this. So, like, let's say you and your girl get into an argument, right?
Right.
And she just smacked the shit out you one good time. You don't do nothing. Do not touch her.
No.
You can hold that
crazy.
I'm split, because I'm split between giving her a second chance or breaking up with her on the spot. Your girl put her hands on you. She don't respect you. She don't respect you. That shit, you might as well break up.
Okay,
right, this over.
That's what I said. But barring that, right? Just
most niggas.
We talking about retaliation. She smacked the shit out you one good time. Do not touch her.
Yeah, I probably would let that slide. You got me.
If she start doing the thing where she like slapping you and like you just like trying to block, and just grab her arms.
Don't shoot at you.
Shoulder chop.
Shoulder chop.
Yeah, just like she do that, instead of pushing, just chop to the shoulders and like jolt her back a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that works. But if she really grabbing shit and like beating you with it, and she's not stopping no matter what you
sweep
do.
the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg on her.
Bro, you gotta put her down, bro. She going keep coming back. She going to keep coming back.
You sweep the leg, but she keep coming, and she's really like you are feeling physical pain from this.
All right, bear hug,
bro. Knife.
Bear hug.
He's trying to get me with everything.
I'll probably sweep the leg with an object. If she got like a knife, bro, or a bat, I'm knocking her out, bro. I'm keeping stack.
You better have a strap on. You better shoot
all that. Like she starts doing shit like that when he
that's
said, like getting a knife, the bat, and she's like really drawing like you're basically like your life is in danger.
Cap her in the foot.
You know what I'm saying? You could give her to Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like full on like punching her shit in, but give her 1-2 maybe and let her chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Give her that Tory Lanez.
But the goal is to get out of the situation. Like, if she's doing all that, get out of like the room, the house, whatever the case is, before it gets there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what the sweep the leg is for. You sweep the leg and you just dip, bro. Lock in a bathroom or some shit. It's just like you.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You get outside.
That's the last
one.
That's what I'm saying.
Bat, try and break your car up.
I feel like it's always unnecessary to like cap it, John. No cap. I just
like
because all it would take, honestly,
breaking shit. Then that's when like you go over there and bear hug her.
All right, chill. Let's stop talking about abusing women right now.
I'm not talking about abusing. Now listen.
Or defending against women. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
When she
but
said,
what is appropriate?
When she starts breaking your stuff and all that, that's when you bear hug. That's it. She's not trying to harm you. She's not trying to, she's trying to demolish your shit.
You fucking on my TV,
you better
Xbox.
Just hold on to her. You feel me? Just hold on to her. Calm down, baby. It's gonna be okay.
If she break my PS5 and I don't put my hands on her, I'm going to her bank account.
Calm down.
She's paying for a new one.
Calm down.
Oh no, yeah, facts. I want you there.
You gotta chill out,
myself
and then throw her out, and then throw her out. You gotta calm her down, and then throw her out. Feel me?
I feel you there. But all right, just so we can step.
I feel like that was a good conversation because we gotta understand what's appropriate and what's not appropriate.
And but it kind of goes into the social conventions thing with the like how you should treat women and what society says you should do and shit. Like
Get a little closer.
It kind of goes in with the social conventions thing, like how you should treat women and what society says you should and shouldn't do. Type stuff.
I'm about to say something so fucked up.
What?
Big cap, no bullshit.
Okay.
Right. Do you feel like if women were not as masculine, they would not get punched on?
No, some niggas be wrong.
Hold up. Yeah, I mean, some niggas are super abusive, right? But I feel like, imagine you're in an argument and your girl just start crying instead of being loud and trying to punch on you.
No,
it's just like, you gonna punch on her for crying? After that point, you're a nut ass.
As a man in a relationship, I never put my hands on a woman. As a man in a relationship, you feel me? Like, never do that. You feel me? I always respect it, as even if like she's doing some drawing shit, you feel me? She all up in my face, she putting hands on me or whatever. I never do that. I might bear hug. I might like squeeze her face. Like, look, like, listen here. Like, you feel me? I'm not
squeeze her.
Yeah.
I'm not doing no extra shit.
And when I say that, I'm saying it as
I'm not doing no extra shit.
A way to avoid the extra bullshit. This is like probably an easy way to avoid the extra bullshit. Just chill out. Just chill out. That's it. If a nigga drawn, niggas is retarded. I'm not gonna act like niggas are not retarded.
Niggas is retarded.
But I've also seen, like, have you ever been in a situation where it's like, my man's was in this type of situation. A girl's arguing with her man. He hit her. My man's like, yo, chill. And then the girl starts snapping. Like, mind your fucking business. Swear to God. It's just like, y'all kind of hype sometimes.
At that point, if he
toxic.
Give her a chin tap and you try to be like, yo, chill, and she like, mind your bit, just honestly like, all right, shorty, like,
if you were to,
she like that.
If you were to fight this nigga trying to defend her, she might just hop in and help him beat you up.
Yeah, that's
at that point she likes it.
Yeah,
at that point she likes it. You feel me?
Like, I'll come across that type shit.
I ain't even going for like don't abuse a woman, but if she like defending that shit,
all right. See, I feel you. I feel you.
No, it's just no. That's just an example of what not to do.
Oh, if that's
that's a perfect.
Right. I thought you said you seen that.
No, I have seen that.
See, that's different.
I've seen that. Yes,
that's different. It's way different.
Yeah.
You feel me? If that's some action that you seen,
that is a case.
Like what?
Yeah, that's just a toxic relationship. Honestly,
that's just toxic. And I just said, you feel me? I just said something about toxic being new. Now that's just toxic. Like fuck that. That's that's not okay. You feel me?
I feel you.
What the fuck? Because what's gonna happen next? You gonna stab him? You feel me?
Yeah.
But I feel like it also goes back to like social conventions. It's like a woman is not gonna do that to a man she respects, to a man that she feels is stronger.
I heard of a woman stabbing a nigga. Yes, sir.
Yes, she not gonna stab no nigga that she respect. Yeah, it's like that's what it comes down to. So like as men, we gotta be, I guess, respectable or focus on ourselves. We have to exude strength in covert ways and not overt ones.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I feel like it's a lot of different aspects of the social convention part that kind of messes us up in the way that we move, in the way that we perceive shit, you know what I mean? And how that affects us and how we move forward in our lives. But it's a lot more we could talk on, but I feel like I done got most of my thoughts. What's your closing thoughts?
Yeah, just a man who has complete control in his relationship would never have to put his hands on a woman. And a part of social conventions, I guess this is another example of to focus on yourself.
Okay, Judge?
And everything will come.
Don't like let society tell you like, oh, you gotta be the one girl guy type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Spin your plates type stuff. Like don't just let one girl be the end all be all, because most likely she's not going to be. And that's remember that I don't mean if you have a girlfriend, like if you're just talking to girls, don't just talk to one and think she's about to be the one. Mm-hmm. It's most likely not gonna happen. Spin your plates.
Word. So
so you remember that podcast you did with Melissa, right?
Yep.
It was one of the first ones, or whatever.
The first one.
Oh, the first one. So in that video, I remember it was a video you were showing, and the woman was saying like men need to like go find themselves before they need to go into a relationship or whatever.
Gotta conquer your mind.
Gotta go do all. You feel me? Make your salary. Make your. You feel me?
Yeah.
Uphold your career.
Establish yourself, and then start bringing other things.
Feel me? Now, me, I felt like I did that. Y'all know me. I don't have to speak on it. You feel me? Now, don't simp. That's all. Or my fault.
Yeah.
Don't have female traits. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay.
Conclusion.
So yeah, this was another one for y'all. It's your boy, Gravity the Beast, the Big Cap. No bullshit.
We got a lot of no bullshit in this episode. A lot of no bullshit.
No bullshit.
All right. We're gonna be back at you. Deuces.